This is the 2026 Subaru Forester Wilderness Edition, the toughest, most capable Forester Subaru has ever built. If you want an SUV that can handle real trails without losing the comfort, safety, and practicality the Subaru Forester is known for, this Wilderness Edition might be the sweet spot for you. Today we're taking a deep dive into the design, capability, performance, technology, and whether this version is worth the upgrade. Starting on the outside, the Wilderness has its own bold identity. You'll notice the hexagonal grille, blacked out mirrors, LED fog lights, and those anodized copper accents that instantly separate it from the standard Forester lineup. You can see those a mile away. This one is painted in river rock pearl, which pairs perfectly with the rugged matte black trim pieces. Ground clearance is a big story in this model. It's now 9.3 inches higher than any other Forester. You also get better approach, breakover, and departure angles, making uneven terrain a lot less intimidating. It rolls on 17-inch matte black alloy wheels, all-terrain tires, and yes, Subaru gives you a matching full-size spare with an all-terrain tire as well. Underneath, there's an aluminum underbody protection, and up top sits a ladder-style roof rack with an 800-pound static rating. So rooftop tents or heavy cargo are fair game. Perfect for overlanding. Under the hood, the Wilderness keeps things simple and reliable. It's powered by the 2.5-liter Subaru Boxer engine, making 180 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. That's paired with Subaru's Linotronic CVT, but the Wilderness version is tuned differently with a shorter final drive ratio that gives you better low-speed control when you're crawling over rocks or tackling steep trails. Subaru also added a beefier transmission cooler, and because of that, the towing capacity jumps to 3,500 pounds, the highest this model has ever had. Revised symmetrical all-wheel drive locks in the center differential quicker to reduce wheel spin, and X mode offers two dedicated settings, snow and dirt, and deep snow and mud. Together, these upgrades give the Wilderness a genuinely more confident feel off-road. So inside the 2026 Subaru Forester, it seems pretty familiar to the previous models. However, there are some nice additions. You got the StarTex fabric that is easily wipeable and washable, very durable yet comfortable fabric in the seats, and that's quite nice. You also have a beautiful design for the dashboard, and the accents, which Judy pointed out, actually start off with a large design like a triangle, and then it fades off. They get smaller and smaller and smaller as they go across. So that's a really cool fine touch in this Subaru Forester. We have a nice digital display right up in front here that'll give you all kinds of information, including your navigation if you're using that. And then you've got sort of what's become Subaru's standard center display, which has all the information on everything is on here that you need, including your heating and air conditioning. You got heated seat button here. You got the very important auto start stop override button right on this screen here, which I appreciate, because in the Subarus, when you come to a stop, the engine turns off and then it's quite abrupt when it turns back on when you start moving again. So I usually try to remember to turn that auto start stop feature off. That's just my preference there. Otherwise, it's got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which really syncs up my phone to the screen quite nicely. The things I like about that are the fact that You can get text messages right here, and it'll show me if I have a text message. I can voice respond to those text messages, so I could do all that with my hands on the wheel and my eyes on the road, which is really nice to have. It also, of course, you could answer the phone Bluetooth hands-free, and I can listen to my audiobooks or any music that I have that's on my phone, or through Sirius XM satellite right there through the screen. Now, the one thing I don't care for is that it's got a small rear view camera monitor, so it's just quite a small little box that shows up when you put it into reverse, and I kind of feel like that's a little dated. We need bigger screens. It's nice to be able to have a much clearer, high definition view of what's behind you when you are in reverse and backing up. That's just sort of a thing I don't like. I don't care for that small reverse backup screen. Otherwise, it's very comfortable. We do have a higher ground clearance, so for off-roading, you get a much better ground clearance. I think it's 9.3 inches of ground clearance. So it's really made for going off-roading. Not heavy-duty off-roading, but significant off-roading, because it's got a higher ground clearance and a very rugged body. So it just makes it more off-road friendly. I do find that it's quite comfortable driving it. I've got lots of adjustments, including lumbar support, so that makes it comfortable. It's got good power. As I'm driving, I find it feels like it really has more horsepower and a little more torque than previous Subaru models that I've driven. So that is also a benefit. Of course, you've got Subaru's EyeSight safety features, which gives you lane centering and lane keeping assist. Also gives you blind spot monitoring, including in the front center consoles. You've got radar blind spot notice, so that if there's a car in my blind spot, it'll show me there, all in front of me, that there's like a radar wave that says there's a car either the right or the left side. Nice ways to keep you safe when you're driving, and that's what Subaru is all about: safety. Overall, comfortable drive, something to have when you're in the winter weather areas where you know you're going to get a little bit of snow or perhaps ice, or certainly wet, slick roads. You got that Subaru Symmetrical all-wheel drive to keep you safe and steady and secure on the wet roads that we're going to have during this winter. Cargo space remains classic Forester, versatile, wide opening, and super usable for camping, gear, pets, or ukulele play along. Pricing wise, the 2026 Forester Wilderness starts at $38,385. The River Rock Pearl paint adds a bit, and with the options package and destination, this model comes out to $42,430 as tested. Considering the upgrades in capability, towing, safety, and equipment, it lands as one of the best priced adventure trims in the compact SUV market. If you're someone who spends weekends on trails or wants a more adventure-ready SUV without going all the way to a truck-based off-roader, the Forester Wilderness delivers that perfect mix of capability and daily usability. Check it out.